feel knowing you're about to go through your senior day here at Kentucky? Or senior night, I guess.
It feels crazy. Me playing a rep one more time, you know, just a blessing and an honor to do that and to say I did it. So I just can't wait for the opportunity tomorrow.
Has it kind of flown by?
It has. It definitely has. It has in like a blink of an eye. You know, just I know like every season it seemed long, but it's really short at the same time. So yeah, it's kind of crazy.
What does this place mean to you? Obviously, you didn't spend your whole career here, but just in a couple of years.
It means a lot. You know, just the opportunities that I got here. Me like having experience and stuff, and coaches helping me out with so much, and just the brothers I gained here as well. Just everybody that I run across, just definitely helped me throughout my whole life. So.
UK started making a push for an All-American campaign for you. And I know you don't do this for awards, but if you had told that kid growing up in Chicago that you were going to be an All-American talks, that's got to be pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. I didn't even imagine me being in the American campaign. Not at all. I'll just continue hooping, continue doing what I'm doing, and let the people figure that out. So yeah.
Do you think you've played well enough to be an All-American this year?
I mean, I'm just playing. I'm not gonna answer that question, but just me putting in the work that I have. Being in the gym every day. Focusing on what stuff I need to get better at, and that's what I did.
When you made the decision initially to come back for this year, did it play out? Has the season played out how kind of you thought it might with working with the freshmen and all that, or?
I wasn't sure at first. I was just trying to figure out what was the best fit for me. In this team, I didn't know if I was going to play this way. I knew I was good already, and I was talented, but just me trying to fit into the role of this team, I wasn't sure how that was going to play out.
How many seats are in Illinois State's arena? Probably. I mean, how many fans are you playing in front of?
I'm not sure. Somebody told me a long time ago, but I can't remember the number.
I mean,
You
go from that to playing in front of Rupp.
Yeah.
Does that make you think, wow, I'm gonna miss Rupp a little bit? Like, is it crazy? It's your last time in Rupp?
Yeah, it is. It's really crazy. The amount of fans there, I think it's around like 20,000+. But it is an amazing atmosphere. Every time I look up, it's filled to the top, and it's crazy to see that. How many fans just support us. So.
What's your best memory in Rupp?
Best memory? It's been loud so many times. But that's a good one. I say we beat Tennessee last year or something. Went on a run and it was just electric in there. So I say that.
When you look back, you think maybe 10 years from now, when you look back on your 2 years here at Kentucky, what do you think, basketball-wise or not, you'll think would be the biggest takeaway from your time in Lexington?
Biggest takeaway, I would say just the effort and the hard work I put in here, to get where I'm at. I say I worked, so hard to get where I'm at. Just these 2 years. Me just going through the process of the NBA stuff and just coming back. Just the level of work I put in, just nights in the gym, stuff like that. So yeah.
Still, obviously, a big game too. You guys got 2 big games close to regular season. How important is it to take care of business tomorrow night and then have a big time road game?
Yeah, just take care of business. Last 2. You can't take nobody lightly. Still, it's the SEC. It's every good team we play here or there is. It's never, you can't take lightly. So you just got to be ready for it.
I've enjoyed every minute of it. So just super thankful.
Yeah, it's walking out for the final time. I guess last year you thought okay, I did the activity, so maybe I'll look back.
Yeah, kind of, but not necessarily. I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to do. But after a month after the season, kind of thought about a bunch of different stuff and ended up coming back. So.
But this one's the one.
Yeah.
So are you gonna soak in a little extra?
100%. I even thought about it kind of last game too. Just man, I only got one left in here after this. So, but yeah, no, definitely soak in every second of the game tomorrow and just take it slow, I guess.
Yeah. Sorry if you were asked. Sorry about the camera over, but just the experience of playing here. I know it's a dream for a lot of guys. What's it been like?
Oh, no, I mean, every kid that grows up in Kentucky, I mean, has the dream of wanting to play here, wanting to put on that jersey. So, I mean, it's been nothing short of amazing. I've enjoyed it from the minute I got here until, now. So, it's been special.
What's your favorite memory in Rupp?
Favorite memory in Rupp? Probably just winning the SEC regular season my freshman year. I kind of talked about it earlier. I guess that was that was the last game in Rupp. I think that year I can't remember who we beat. Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember. But that was special, just winning that one there.
You've been running around a lot of great players, but where does Antonio stack up just in the consistency factor, scoring 20 almost every game?
No, Tone's he's incredible. I mean, just him on an everyday basis, he comes every day and brings it every single day, and there's no up or down. It's always Tone. You know what he's gonna, you know what you're gonna get out of him. So I mean, just him being so consistent, like you said, scoring 20 in almost every game. It's kind of if he doesn't get 20, you're like, what? Or you'll just look up at the scoreboard to see his points. You're like, oh, he already has 18, and it's the first half. So yeah.
You and Kareem have had kind of an interesting role just being here for so long. Kentucky teams change so much year to year. I guess maybe how have you embraced that role of, being a guy who, okay, if you've been here 2, 3, 4 years, you're having to help along so many young guys each season?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's honestly helped me grow as a person. I mean, as a player too, but just being able to offer that support and help for those people whenever they get here, regardless of who they are and what they need help with. Just being able to somebody to rely on and lean on whenever they need some help, or do whatever, just practice whatever they need help with.
Everything. That's my brother. So, growing up, we always dreamed about not even just the NBA, but playing in college together. It means a lot. So the fact that he's here, I get to do this with him. It means a lot.
Yeah, you guys probably dreamed about it, and when he committed, you were probably pumped. But
for sure.
You didn't know how it was going to go. Now that you've seen it, what's it been like?
I mean, it just means everything. I don't even know. I don't really got no words to explain it. It's a dream come true, really.
And you got to be a mentor for him too. I mean, he's had the injury. He's had the battle through, a little bit of adversity this year. So how have you been kind of a mentor to him?
I mean, he knows that's what comes with basketball. So just being in his ear, take it one game at a time, one day at a time. You'll be fine. Just keep your work ethic and just keep going.
Been around a ton of great players, but Antonio, with his consistency, have you been around anything like that?
Nah, I never seen nobody like Tony. I'm not gonna lie, but Tony, he's a great person. Not only a great basketball player, but he's a great person. So just being around him since the moment I met him, it's been great. We formed a brotherhood for sure.
What's so special about his consistency? Because you've been around some young guys where they're up and down, but every night he just brings it.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the gym. I mean, his game speaks for itself. He's in the gym working every day, each and every day. So, I mean, he deserves it. Yeah.
What do you think about this team? What have been your takeaways from your vantage point, just seeing how they've grown, especially the young kids?
Yeah, this definitely the most skilled team, I think. Obviously, coming in as freshmen, young guys, they got to be a little more disciplined, but that comes with time, young guys, freshmen. So I think as the season got on, they got more disciplined, and I think if we keep working and keep staying disciplined to what the coaches are trying to do, we can go far.
And I have the college experience, and I've been in a lot of late game situations where it comes down to one possession and things like that. But it's been a great opportunity just for me to grow as a leader as well. I felt like I was a leader before, but coming in here, it kind of just it forced me into being more of a vocal leader and being able to show guys different ways of fixing things on the court and different approaches to practice day to day and different ways to adjust to the college level, because I've been through it all, the highest, the lowest, I've seen it all, and being able to translate that to them and them be able to essentially just skip over some of the lows that I've been through, it's been amazing.
We've seen a lot of these freshman personalities come out throughout the season, and I don't think that's really possible unless there's kind of a special kind of leadership from the top guys, which would obviously be you and Tone. Is that something that you were kind of aware of coming in, or aware of that you wanted to kind of help foster that early on?
I would say that coming in, I wanted to be able, like I previously said, to help guys skip out on some things, because whether it be coaches, a different level of work, level of consistency, of being punctual and being on time, having to do things in a different way than what you're used to. And even out on the court, sometimes you don't have as much freedom as you would have had at the previous level. But just helping them make that adjustment, I knew that I would be able to relate to them because of how many different types of players I've been around and types of people that I've gotten along with and been able to understand from a different viewpoint that I would be able to get through to them one way or another.
How like when you come in and literally everybody but one person is either a freshman or a young sophomore?
You get reminded every day that you're old, you know, whether that be physically from their voices or you see some different tendencies, you know. But it's been a blast, honestly, because even though I'm a little older than them, like I'm not that much older, I fit right in with them still for the most part. They're a little wild sometimes, but they're good people, you know. It was easy to come into it and they care about the game and they see the love that I have for the game as well, and I think that just brings us closer as a team, and they respect that.
You mentioned playing with so many different guys, but Antonio, have you ever been around a guy who's as consistency?
No. And on top of that, it's like he's a silent assassin. Like, he's never gonna talk about it. He's never bragging about it. He's never showboating. He knows that he's gonna go out there and he's gonna do what he does. You know, that I really haven't seen anything like it, and I don't think I've ever seen someone shoot the ball the way he does. You know, he brings a level of consistency every single day that it's almost unheard of. You know, and I think that he doesn't get the attention he deserves. You know, it could be just because of the guys we have on the team, and you know that coming out of from where they came from and the expectations that falls upon their shoulders. But one thing every single night that stays the same has been Antonio Reeves. Regardless of the situation, you know, he's there and he shows up. And on top of that, he's a leader. You know, a lot of the things he does sparks confidence for the rest of the team. And we're not in the position we are without him. He's won us a lot of games when nobody else has showed up.
You won't speak on him having the All-American campaign around his name, but I guess if you